Today, it is Thursday, January 27th. And you actually did this yesterday on January 26th. So we're going to grade our e-learning day assignment that you were given. And our test has been pushed back, but we might start it tomorrow. We'll see how things go and things. So we'll do another review tomorrow, at least for the first part, and see if we can start our test tomorrow or not. So be ready for those of you that aren't there. When you come back, if you do this paper with us, and then I have another review worksheet today, you should be in good shape being prepared on how to take on the test. It will be in Mastery Connect, kids. So just to let you know, you need to be careful. And there are a lot of multiple choice. Now, I know a lot of you like multiple choice. I like multiple choice because it's really easy to grade. And in Mastery Connect, I don't have to grade it. But you have to train your eyes to be very careful. And sometimes on a longer test, you don't always have time to go back and check your answers. So that's why we'll probably have to take 2 days on the test. So if we can start it on Friday and finish it on Monday, that'll give you time to go back to check all your answers to make sure they are the answers that you wanted. Let's look at question number 1. Which of the following sets of values complete the function table? Now, it's nice to have it on paper because I can go down. Before I even look at my multiple choice answers, I'm going to put the answers down. Excuse me. They already replaced x with 2 for you in here, didn't they? So 6 minus 1 is 5. 9 minus 1 is 8. 12 minus 1 is 11. So what you're going to do is look for the answer down here that is 5, 8, 11, which is answer choice B. Any questions on how to do these? Don't just look and write down and guess. Write the answers down to make sure you get it right. This is such an easy problem, but it always makes me sad when an easy problem, you're just careless. Like some of the kids would have chosen C right away because they know the first one's 5, and then they wouldn't look at all the others carefully. So look at them carefully. Number 2, Mrs. Miller is buying hot dog buns for a cookout. Using the table as a guide, how many packages will she need to buy to have, I missed this one the first time I did it, 48 buns. Packages, buns. 48 would go on this column, so I'm just going to make my box a little bit longer. Now, the rule looks like, how does a 2 turn into a 16, class? Times 8. 4 times 8. What times 8 equals 48? Yes. 6. She needs 6 packages. The answer is F, 6. Any questions on how to do these? Once again, it's very nice if you have a paper to do this work on. I don't know if we'll have a paper version of the test or not. I will know by tomorrow. Number 3. Use the table below for exercises 3 and 4. All right, so let me just draw the line there. What is the rule to find the value of the missing term? How does a 1, now the way you go is this way. This is considered your X, this is your Y. Your input, your output. How does a 1 turn into a 3? So it could be add 2 or times 3. It looks like it's going to be times 3, doesn't it? All right, so that would be 3n. And our choices down here, 3 times n. When a number's next to a variable, it means it's multiplying, okay? This one says 3 divided by m. That wouldn't do it. Okay, what is the value of the 12th term in the sequence? Well, that means you're going to take 3 times 12. Since the rule is 3n, and 3 times 12 is 36. Answer choice I. Any questions? Okay, now let's look at number 5. The graph shows the total cost of pizzas from a pizzeria. Which equation, now equations have equal signs and they all have equal signs, can be used to find the total cost y for any number of pizza? Well, we have to interpret the graph. One pizza is $10. Two pizzas are $20. So if you needed to, you could make a box, an input-output box, x, y. When x is 1, y is 10. When x is 2, y is 20. When x is 3, y is 30. What's the rule here? Right, y equals 10 times x. Now, I'll be honest, we like it better when it's 10x equals y, right? But that wasn't a choice. This choice was given. Do you see how, if you're confused, if you just make a box, it makes it easier to see if you can't figure out what the rule is by just looking at the graph? Does everyone see how to make a box if you need to? All right. How many of you think you could get problems like this right on the test tomorrow? Good. I think it's not that hard. You just have to be careful. Admission to the county fair is $5. It costs an additional 50 cents for each ride ticket. Which equation represents the cost of going to the fair and buying any number of ride tickets? Okay, so this would be $5 plus 0.5 times the tickets. T equals tickets and C equals the cost. They didn't tell you that in here, did they? But by looking at it. So, which one of these is close to this? Well, they wrote it C equals. But which one of those choices is the same thing as that? Aiden. G. Yes. 0.5 times T plus 5. You have to add $5 to 0.5 T. It says the same thing. The commutative property says it's okay to move things around. Are there any questions over there? Can I help you with that one?
I was surprised they got it right.
That's a good surprise. Number 7. Which equation can be used to find T, the total amount Malia will earn after babysitting H hours? Well, I have to read this information here first. Malia earns $5 for every hour she babysits. Okay, so T is going to equal 5 times H. Which one is that? Class? D. That's right. Any questions on this front page? Okay, let's go to the back page. Now, your test is longer than this, kids. I looked at it. I think it's 25 questions long. So I just want you to know. How much will Malia earn if she babysits for 8 hours? Well, it's $5 an hour. So it's going to be 5 times 8, 40. Did everyone get H? Good. Which set of ordered pairs represents the relationship between the number of hours Malia babysits and the money she earns? Well, you could make a box like this. So if she worked 1 hour, she would get paid $8. 2 hours, she would get what? 16, 3, 24, 4, 32, 5, 40. Huh? Oh, thank you. Mrs. Robertson messed that up. I'm glad you were paying attention. Yeah, it's 5, not $8. She really should get paid more than $5 an hour, though. 1 is 5. 2 would be 10. 3 is 15. I'm trying to pay her more than what they said. 4 is 20, and 5 is 20. Okay, so we need 1 5, 210, 315. It looks like it's this one. 1, 5, 210, 315, 420. It'll be B. Because then you can make your ordered pairs. This is 1, 5, 2, 10. Do you see how to interpret a... Took me a little while to get the answers right on that one. So to get ordered pairs from a box, this is your X, this is your Y, and you just write it down. Let's go to number 10. Which of the following is a solution to the inequality? Okay, is 15 minus 5, that is 10. Is 10 greater than or equal to 8? True. Let's see if there are any more. 12 minus 5 equals 7. Is 7 greater than or equal to 8? No. And all the others are smaller. So this one just has one answer choice, okay? Any questions? In number 11, the inequality h is greater than or equal to 48 represents the minimum height h necessary to ride a certain roller coaster. Who can ride the roller coaster? Yes. Anna and Sarah. You can be 48 or taller, and that is choice C. Okay, choice C. Which inequality is graphed? Well, it has an open circle. Open circle means it could only be this one or this one. You don't even have to look at these two because they would be closed circles, right? So if you know if it's an open or closed circle, you can mark out two choices. Now, is t greater than 2 or is t less than 2? H, it's greater than 2. It has to have, the variable has to have the big end. Let's look at number 13. Zachary can spend at most $100 on new clothes. Which inequality represents this situation? So, can he spend $100? Yes. At most, it can be $100 or less. So, X is less than or equal to $100. It's going to be C. They used S instead of an X. Any questions? All right. Now, number 14, there are two questions, I think, similar to this on the test. Which of the following inequalities has the solution shown below? Well, we have to solve it. The answer here is X is less than 4, right? Now, can I look at this one? No. Can I look at that one? No. It's either going to be this one or this one because it doesn't have, it's an open circle, right? So let's see. Divide by 2. X is less than 4. G is at least one of them. If I divide this, I get X is greater than 4. The answer choice is G. Did you see how I did that? Okay. Now, on your test, these are worth more than the other problems. You get a point for showing your work, a point for graphing. I don't know if it's 2 to 4 points on this. I didn't check to see how it was going to be graded, but it's more than 1 point on these. So first, you have to show your work. You can't just write down the answer. So you have to minus 6, minus 6. Show that work. X is less than or equal to 11. Is that one of your choices? It's choice A. Be careful about your signs, okay? Now you have to graph it. So I put an 11. All right. 10, 11, 12. Closed circle. It has the little n. Little numbers live left. X has to be less than or equal to 11, and that is correct. Any questions? In number 16, what will undo multiplying? Divide, divide. Does everyone know how to show division? Divide by 4, divide by 4. X is greater than or equal to 3. All right, is that one of my choices? It's the first one. How convenient. Put some arrows there. I put a 3 in the middle. 2, 3, 4. Closed circle going to the right. Any questions? Okay. In number 17, what will undo dividing by 8? That's right. X is less than 64. Oh, it's not the first one this time, is it? So, 64 open circle going to the left. Any questions on this, kids? Okay, then what I have for us to do today, we have a study guide, and I'm going to give you this. I also have another, we were going to do this during bell work, and I didn't run it off. I'll have it for my other class. I have a little quiz. We might do this for bell work tomorrow in this class because we didn't do that today. But this is what you're going to do. Do both sides. It does have 22 questions. So it'll give you a better feel for how many questions are going to be on your test when you take it. And this will be it. A copy of this, for those of you that are not here, will be in my Google Classroom. Have a good day.